Welcome back, guys. In this episode, we are going to be taking things to a completely new level of insanity. And I've been doing some work in R&D, bit of research and development again, and I've come up with something, and I think you guys are going to freaking love it, because I do. These stations, I've kind of been struggling with exactly how I'm going to do them, how I'm going to make them look good. Well, I've got the solution. And that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. Just before I start, I have done a couple of things. I've put in an extra crematorium, like somewhere over here, I think. I can't even remember where. I've put a couple of crems over here, one over this side and one over this side. And I've put a couple of hospitals and crematoriums up here. That's not what we're focusing on. What we're focusing on is making the edge of the islands look freaking insanely cool and sorting out the trains at the same time. Right, let's get on with it. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take these train tracks. I went round and I tidied up all the ends of the train tracks because I thought I was going to do it one way. Yeah, I'm going to do it a completely different way. Right, we're going to start off with the good old terrain tool, and just going to extend this around here like this. Oh, I got it on strength 1. Yeah, I have. Right, so take this all out a bit more like that. Okay, right, first stage. Now, like, don't think this is all we're going to be doing, because there's multiple levels to this. Well, I'm going to be using a new asset that I picked up, which is this Metropolitan Sunken Wall, and thank you to the person who recommended this asset to me. Now, where am I going to start with this thing? I think we're going to start over here. Yeah, we're going to start there. And then what I'm going to be doing is just going round, placing these assets so that they overlap. Like that, and as you can see, this results in placing a hell of a lot of assets, but the effect is going to be amazing. And then I'm going to take it to just like seriously, guys, different level, just a different level. And this is a new level of insanity as well, because this is going to take me to do this around the whole city. Is going to take me freaking hours and hours and hours. But I think it's going to be worth it. Yeah. Now, with that there, what's going to make this work? I think we're going to have to do that. Okay, so this is a sunken road or sunken pathways asset, and you look at that and you go, oh, that's quite nice, that's quite pretty, going around there. Yeah, but what you do then is you take your leveling tool and just take a level down at the water, and then you strip away the ground like this, all along the edge. And you end up with this. You know what? Let's change the time. I got the time warp mod, and if I change it, there we go. Now we can see properly. And what you get is this wonderful 2-level walkway, which I think is just beautiful. You know, lots of these nice tall trees. Oh, I will show you just quickly. These super tools, I got all of the tree assets, and these look pretty nice now. These park areas are beautiful. These really tall palm trees really add to it. I think gives it some real depth. Starts to add some character. Right. So now that I could just do that, right, and that would be cool. That's a lovely look to the edge of the road. It's beautiful, but nah, not good enough. Not even close to good enough. Right, now let's take the level tool again. Now this bit's going to be a little bit fiddly. I need to get the right level, and now see, that's too high. Let's try, no, let's try that. No, just still a touch too high. Let's try that. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. Yeah, that's looking about like what I want. You know, it's actually a fraction low. We need to just go, yeah, we just need like a fraction higher than that. Let's try taking a level there. Yeah, see, that's just a fraction too high. Huh. I told you this was going to be a little bit fiddly, guys, but bear with me. Let's try that. Oh, now that might be. Let's take this all out. I think that is about the level that I want. I want it to be, you know, like just at the level of that path. Okay, so cool. Right, let's extend this all the way along. And yeah, shall I? You know what? I'll use a slightly bigger brush, I think, to get this done quickly. So we're going to bring it right out here, because we have plans. Oh yeah, we have plans. All right. I'm going to be quite generous with this because I don't want to keep doing it. Right. Okay. Cool. What are we going to do with these areas out here? Okay, let me take a level up here, and I'm just going to extend this a little bit, and then there's I've kind of practiced this, but I'm sure it's going to kind of evolve as I go along. Right, so I'm going to bring that road out to there, and then this bridge is going to be different, but now I'm gonna, yeah, am I gonna mark that? Yeah, I'm just gonna mark that, and that's gonna change to a regular road like this. Well, let me just do it. There we go. Right, cool. Okay. So what I want to do now is smooth out the transition from here down to here. So let's take our slope tool. We'll take a level at about there, and then we'll bring the terrain up like that. So we've got a nice gentle slope coming up there. What are we going to do next? So what's the plan? Oh, I need to do the same thing over here, guys. Sorry, need to do the same thing over here, because I might as well do both sides at the same time. So take a level there and bring this up like that. Cool. All right. Need to extend this road as well. So let's put that in. I promise you guys, this is going to be worth waiting for. When I have already been playing around for several hours to come up with this. That's not quite right. That needs to be at the same level. So let's take the brush size down and take a level over here and just extend that up a bit like that. Alright, and then take this out. 4 units. Is that level? Yeah, that looks level. Good. We can, I think I'll mark this and then we'll get rid of that bridge for now. The bridge will be going back in, but it's going to be going back in slightly differently. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so now what I want to do, I want to put in the train tracks. Oh yeah. So how are we going to do the train tracks? Well, the train tracks are going to run at this level, this lower level, in front of this lower walkway. Let's take the snap off. And we'll come in a fraction. And then come round to... Well, I was coming round to there, wasn't I? Yeah, so that's just a little bit tighter to the wall. Which I kind of like. Cool, right. Having done that, what's next? Well, obviously we're running 2 tracks. So we need to run the other track. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a path in between the 2 tracks. And we'll start from there. And we'll do it like this. Just do it section by section. And now what this is going to do, because this gravel path uses the same texture as the railways, so it's great as a filler in between 2 railway tracks. Like that. Okay, right? And you can see, whoops, if I go over here, you can see it's the same texture as the railway track. Cool, right, so let's go back to this end. And now we've got to put in the second railway line. Okay, so I'm hoping this time that the catenaries might actually turn out even, and I think they kind of sort of are. Well, that trank is like totally all over the place. Let's try that again. Take that section back. You can see what I mean about now. It's going to take out sections of the path that I have to put back in again. If you get too close to the path, it removes the path. Okay, so there we go. Let's just put that little section back in. There we go. Okay, so we've now got our double train line, which is awesome sauce, but what are we going to do? Like, because if we just lower the terrain, we're going to have, you know, another crappy looking edge like this, which, you know, doesn't really look that nice. Well, what we're going to do is this. We're going to take a road and we're going to lay a road outside the train line. So, from there, freeform, and again we'll do this in sections. Try and keep it nice and even. This, when this is finished, guys, I really hope you like the way this looks. So, now why have I put this extra road, like, along this outside edge? Because, like, it was just going to be the 2 train lines. Like, what's wrong with just the 2 train lines? Well, the thing is, if you put a road along the outside edge, then we can go back to our parks and we can get this same asset that we've used here, right? And we can start doing this. Go there. No, you won't. So there. There. And if I've got the levels right, that's not quite right. If I've got the levels right, which I think I have, but we'll see. If I've got the levels right, then this should look pretty good. But we'll see. We'll see. Now let's see. I want to come up to about there. So do it like that. All right. So we now have this second path going around the outside like that. Okay. Now we take the terrain tool and level. Take a level on the seabed and we do this. And we take the terrain down all along this second walkway. And then it's just a case of having a look and seeing what it looks like. And seeing if you guys like it. So we'll let the water back in. And then as the water settles, we should find, with a bit of luck... Now the water's going to swoosh around a little bit. But we should find that as it settles just at the level of this second walkway. But like I said, it's going to swoosh about a bit while it's settling. Now, to be honest, I don't mind if it's just slightly above the level of the walkway, because then you get the really nice effect of having these pillars slightly exposed. Come on, settle down. This level is going to go down. He says, hopefully. Here we go. The water's starting to drain away now. The level is dropping. And our paths start to get exposed. Takes a little while because we've taken up a lot of space. Oh, the water's going away. The water's going away. Oh, and the pillars are starting to be exposed. Here they come. Now, I don't know what you guys think. Should we go back to daytime? Let's go back to daytime. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that looks pretty freaking sweet. Let's go to free cam so that we're not distracted by all the icons. I think that looks pretty nice. But that's only addressed the edge. I mean, can you imagine with those bullet trains running around here? That's gonna be freaking sweet as. I'm happy with that. Right, now we've got to kind of get this blended into this kind of island with the train on, and this is the bit that like took some doing, because it's like, how the hell can you do it? See, you can't put these assets on anything but like a road that's at the right level, and obviously these bridges you can't put them across here, and then you got the railway lines to deal with, and how do you get nice corners, and nightmare, absolute nightmare. Well, what we're going to do is this. So first of all, we need to hook the 2 trains up. Let me pause this now and we'll go back to daytime so that we can see what the hell we're doing. God, I love this time warp mob. Thank you guys for telling me about this time warp mob, because it's an absolute lifesaver. What am I doing? I want trains. So let's. You know what? I might even do this with a straight track. Like that, and oh man, that road's going to be a pain. It's not going to allow me to connect to that railway track. Always leave your ends at different lengths. Let's try again. Now I can get it. Right, now I can put that in. Cool. Now I can get my road again. Put my road back in. There we go. Right, now we're going to take this road up here and hook it onto here somewhere. But first of all, we need to put our bridge back in. So how are we going to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up to 12 meters. Oh, straight for this. Now I think I'm going to take snap off and see if I can come across like this. So it would be there and there. Awesome sauce. Side order of cool beans. Oh yeah. So we can bring that up there. Now how are we going to do it? It's a freeform, I think. Take it out almost straight. See, like, yeah, will you come around there? Let's try then doing it the other way. So let's try from here. Bring you out straight. Curve you round. Oh, now I've got to go underneath this bridge. See, I should have put the bridge in second, really. Now, let's see if we can get the road under the bridge at all. I'm thinking there's a... Yeah, it's a bit tight under there. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll get the terrain tool. And we'll take a level down there. And then we'll set the strength like right down to like 1 if I can get it. There we go. And then we'll just have... Oh, can I get that? I may need to lower this track a little bit to get the road underneath. We'll see. We'll see. If I take that track out, what have I done to the terrain? Yeah, not a whole hell of a lot. You go down a little bit. It's not doing a whole hell of a lot. Let's take a level over here. Okay. I may have to take the train track up a little bit straighter to create enough room to get the road through. Let's try. So if we take the train track, we've got that pillar in the middle though. That's the thing we've got to kind of avoid. So if we do it like that and hook it onto there, and then we'll take the road. Let's do it from this end. Let's do it from this end. Oh, are you going to go through? It's not going to go through, you know. It's not going to go through. If we take it like really close. Oh man, it's not. Oh, it'll go. Hang on, it'll go to there. Aha! And if it'll go to there, then we can hook it on. So let's Do that. There we go. All right. Awesome. Awesome. I can't wait to see the trains coming through here. It's going to be sweet. Right, so having done that, we can now dress up the front of the train station. So we're going to do it the same way with, well, no, with our parks. Here we go. So I'm going to put one right on that end and one right on that end. Now, I haven't you know what? I haven't extended this one yet, so yeah, we'll just move that one over here. You can go there. Cool. You know what? Let me extend this road so I can balance them out properly. So this needs to come out. Let's put snapping on straight. This needs to come out 4 units to there. And then we can grab our trees again. I put it right on the end, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And then boom and boom and okay. So how are we going to do that? Like that. That's how we're going to do it. Sweet. Right, now we get the terrain tool again. Take a level. Let's take a level over here where it's clean. And then we can just up the brush size and take that all the way back. Let's take the strength up so a bit quicker. And that end there. Cool. Now you'll see that it's got these kind of rounded edges on the ends, which are kind of nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take another park and plop it on there, I think, just to kind of continue that through. And then I kind of need to figure out what I'm going to do on this end. And now, what I did, like when I was playing around with this in R&D, what I did was this, and I'll show you, but I've got another idea that I might just have a little play with. If I take a level up here and just, I want this a bit softer, like a lot softer. And I just kind of blended it in along here. If we take a level down here and just, yeah, it's not going to do it. But yeah, so I blended it in, but I'm just kind of wondering if perhaps, like, if it was like that, I wouldn't be, like, horrendously upset, because I think it doesn't look too bad. But I'm just wondering, yeah, we might be able to get a slightly better result than that. Let's get rid of that building. I'm just wondering about running a road out here. And we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. So, let's take snap off. Ooh. Oh, will you do that? No. It will, you know. Good Lord. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Okay, you know what? I wonder, then, if we take it... oh, look at that. I want it in the middle of those two. God damn you. That's frustrating. Huh. We could maybe space them out a little bit more. If we put that in like that, which I don't find too horrible, we could then take a park and put the park like kind of there and there. Now, what are we going to do with that one? The problem is the change in height. And I'm not quite sure what we should do about that. That's like if we... Oh, I need to... You have to let it run because it's complaining about the slope. Oh, I need to extend the terrain slightly. That's why it was complaining. So let's take a smaller brush and take a level from here and just extend this out a little bit. Come on, come out. Thank you. Let's try this again. So, yeah. Okay. If we put one there and one there. Oh, that transition isn't too horrendous. I would like this to be a straight edge, though, to be honest. So. I think we'll persevere. We'll see if we can't get this to be like absolutely like bang on. The problem is here, and I'm just wondering with the bridge. So if we extend this road just a fraction more. I brought that out 4 units. If we extend that, and let's put snap back on. If I brought it out 4. What if we bring it out like 6, and then run that down straight? Now the question is, can we get this to hook on? And the answer is, no, we can't. God damn you. Oh, how frustrating is that? Okay, well, I'll tell you what we can do, or I'll tell you what we can try and do. We can take this road a little bit further over. Oh, not that far. Let's try that again. With the freeform. So we can take that over like that. Now, will it allow us to put the bridge in? Straight and... Oh, really? You won't allow me to put the bridge in now? Oh, come on. Oh, man. I'd have to come out like one more, I think. But if we did that, the thing is, if we do that, I'm still not convinced about this corner. You know, oops, what am I doing? I'm thinking that maybe we just live with something like that. Which I don't think is too horrible. But it still means we've got to get this damn bridge in. So, and I'm really not sure. Like, if we take it from there, what's it trying to do that it's upset about? It can't get across that road. Oh man. What about if we curve it? That. No. Oh man, that corner I'm going to have to play around with, and that bridge I'm going to have to play around with. Like, hang on. Let's try it the other way around. There's always more than one way to do this. So from there, we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there anywhere that it will allow us? And the answer is no. God damn you. Okay. What about... what about if we take that out, put the bridge in, and then try and run the road around the bridge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There. There. Now, can we get the road underneath? I bet we can't. I bet we can't. But if we can... Oh, come on. Oh! It'll do that. And then, now the question is, will it hook up there? Oh, if that would hook up straight, I'd be kind of happy with it. Actually, that's created some kind of nice corners. Ooh, I kind of don't mind that. Trying to reproduce that is going to be hell. But I've got to say, I kind of don't mind it. And don't you just love the effect on this? Should we let it run, let the water settle? You just get this nice water level, like just about at the level of this walkway. It should be just underneath the walkway. Awesome. Actually, no, it should be lower on this one. The water level's a little bit high. It needs to drop a little bit, which it will. All right, cool. So there you go. That is the plan, to do that all the way around. Now, I mean, well, you've seen how long it's taken me to just put that section in. Okay, there's some I did some figuring out because I reworked this corner. But I've now got to do that, right? I've done that tiny little section. I've now got to do this around the entire freaking island. Oh my god. That is going to be a nightmare. Let's just... what am I doing? I want to take it back to daytime again. There we go. Are you settling down a bit? It's taking time for the water level to settle down. But it is. These are slowly getting unflooded. There we go. Now they're all unflooded. I kind of do. I even like this kind of tiered effect that you get as it comes up. That is now... I mean, when you compare it to one that's just like a raw mess, and then you compare it to this, that is pretty, isn't it, guys? Okay, well, I need to get on and do this like round the whole thing. In order to get the next video, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get like all of this done around the whole place. So I might just do it kind of in sections, in between videos kind of thing. But I am kind of loving that. I can't wait to do this one now. To get the full effect. Stop going to bloomin' nighttime. Oh, I really want to do this corner. I'm not going to. I'm going to control myself. Right, so what else are we going to be doing? Well, once we've got that in, and I can't stop looking at it because I think it's so goddamn beautiful. It just creates like the perfect edge. Once we've got that done, what are we going to do next? Well, I'm still thinking about what I'm going to do in the center. We've got to do this next level inside. But really the next thing, I kind of need to finish the tracks. So I think I'm going to focus on getting the train tracks connected, because at the moment people can't get up here. I mean, there isn't even a road connection up here, because I took the road connection out. Because over here, I want this... I've decided I want this to be like the main approach, this road up here. So I think what I'm going to do is extend this flat area around here, And then we're going to have some kind of like grand approach into the center of the island. And I've got in mind some specific buildings that we're gonna have a play around with. How are we doing for dead people? I'm just looking at icons. All the dead people icons have gone away. Good. What about over here? Any dead people icons? No, it looks like we've solved the problem with the dead people. I do need to carry on expanding this to high density. I'll be carrying on with that. I'll do that offline though, because you've kind of seen it grow. So I'll just kind of, and I have to do it bit by bit, because if I rip the whole thing out, because this is level 5, like most of this is level, it's either level 4 or level 5. If I rip this out, I lose so much cash. It's unbelievable. So I'm just going to do it section by section. Prisons. We also need to do prisons. So I'm going to be doing the prisons soon. I want to start developing the front of this. Because if you thought it was going to stay like this, oh hell no. And look at all the pretty trees. All the happy little trees. Blue and purple. I picked up a whole load of tree assets, which are in here. And you can see, there's like, all, like you name it. There's all kinds of different colours and shapes and sizes and all kinds of things. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of that going on. I'm thinking, actually, while you're here, I'm thinking in some of these like corner spots, like they're filled in now, but like in a little corner spot like this, where yeah, that's not a good example, but where's a good example? Like, I don't know, like, there are some spots around it. Oh, here we go. Like, in a little corner spot like this, where there's kind of nothing else going on. And now that's going to zone in with a building. But we could put some of these, you know, some of these pretty little trees in and create some real colour in the place. And there's always the possibility to decorate the road edges and stuff. So, I don't know, I'm going to be playing around, I'm going to be back to R&D, and we'll come up with something new, but I'm going to leave you with one little last look at what I think is a pretty beautiful way to edge the city. Well, I was just gonna like let the water go. Doesn't that look cool? Alright guys, I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.